Race number 5 is over 1,400 meters. It's time to get those jackpot bets on. And race number 5 due off at 14:37. Mobile betting. Visit www.trackandball.co.za. It's a 79 handicap. Looking at the anti-post betting, number 10, Prince of Taranto, is trading at around 4-1 with Anton Marcus aboard. The stable's turning the corner, and Anton's going to be looking for a decent day, a decent comeback, and that is the horse that is currently priced up as favourite. When you look at opposition, there's plenty opposition. But let's go to the interview with Stuart Ferry, and let's see what he has to say about his runners.
Yes, Spirit of My Fate. Yeah, he's honest and he's always there and thereabouts. He might be slightly better on the poly, but I don't think he's run good races at Scottsville down the straight, so there's no reason why he shouldn't run well there. And then Fight Night, also, he's probably the most consistent horse around. Drawn badly, but like I say, he's consistent, he'll be trying, and he's always there and thereabouts.
I'll give you my feedback on my horse that I'm going to follow. It'll be one of my horses to follow later on at a decent price. But let's have a chat to Devon off air. We were having a word, and he really likes number 10, Prince of Taranto. From the Tony Riverland stable, the cheek pieces go on. Anton Marcus aboard. He's a horse who's had hard luck stories. He always just seems to be that little bit sluggish out the gates, and he just needs the gaps to open at the right times. Devon?
Yes, Sheldon. I remember when this horse won his maiden, Stuart Randolph was very impressed with him. If I'm not mistaken, the stable rate him quite highly. And obviously with the jockey engagement, that suggests he is the horse to beat. He is an open favourite at 4-1, and there is dangers in the race. If you look at number 3, that is Tromso. I had a look at that replay in his last run, and he travelled one wide, and then eventually he took the lead, and he was running on in the straight. And then he got hampered for a stride, and then he started running on again. It's got Samanga Kumalo aboard this time around, who's a very strong rider. You're definitely going to get a good run for your money on number 3, Tromso. Then number 2, Storm Chaser, is another one that I've included in my top 4. Storm Chaser has got reasonable form. He's currently trading at 14-1. Carl Stradom is the 1.5 kg claimer aboard. This horse has dropped in the rating, and I think is one to include for the placings, trifectas and quartets. Another horse that I really like is number 4, Bayview Express, which could be of some value at 14-1.
We've both done our money on him a few times.
Yes, we have, Sheldon. He's been drawn wide in his last 2 starts. He gets Ashton Aries aboard this time round, and he has a very good draw of 4, so will be in the shake-up.
I got to agree with you. Number 2, Storm Chaser. I remember calling his maiden win. He was super impressive. They hit him up to an 85. He's come down to a 74 minus the 1.5. I think we're going to start to see the improvement from Storm Chaser. So 2, Storm Chaser. You've got to throw him into the shake-up. 4, Bayview Express, a horse that we've done our money on a few times, but when he runs well, he runs into the money, so include him. But for me, the roughie in the race is number 5, Farland, at 16-1 from the Doug Campbell stable. And I spent a lot of time on this horse. I've gone through his replays. I've gone through his form. He's not a straightforward individual. He can take quite a keen tug in the race. But it's clear to see, distance-wise, 4 of his 5 wins have been achieved over 1,400 meters. And I think this horse, he's going to run an absolute cracker. He's had his horse sickness injections. That's the reason for his 76-day absence. He's had a bit of a layoff, but he's had enough work to be very competitive. Look at his last 2 runs. Do it again, solid gold. Penultimate run in a Pinnacle, the average rating was a 105, and then last time out, the average rating was a 96. When he bounces back to his best, I'm hoping it's going to be on Saturday. 16-1 will be value. And from a neat draw, I just hope they don't fight him. Let him find his stride. He's a big athletic individual. And for me, that's the value in the race. As far as race 5 goes, maybe number 5, Farland from draw 5. Let's hope and see.